Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening. Welcome to another Timeless Pick-a-Card. Today we're looking into what you're meant to hear right now. We have three options today. Option 1, the Sespertine Garnet. Option 2, the Moonstone. And Option 3, Mookaite Jasper. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share the video if you feel someone may need this message, and save the video if you want to watch it later. Timestamps will be in the description box. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose the Sespertine Garnet, this is your reading. Okay, the number 53 may be relevant to you, as well as, or the number 8. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the Sespertine Garnet is that there is a lot of dormant creativity wanting to come out for you. But there's something also to be said about your charm and charisma here, having a breakthrough. You're about to shine in some way, and you have a mission here to be a beacon of confidence that inspires others. But I do see you're currently working through your self-confidence issues, and a lot will become clear to you when it comes to your self-confidence. And I do see that you are healing a lot when it comes to your confidence and self-worth. And as a consequence of that, there will be an upgrade in your creative abilities as well. Beautiful way to start. Okay, we got encouragement. You're definitely getting encouragement from the higher realms right now. And there could be someone in your life who is being very encouraging, or they're wanting to bring encouragement to you. The number 54 now, so we have a 53 to the 54. So there's definitely progress when it comes to your creative endeavors, and there's progress in general in your healing and in your life coming. There may be a child here that needs your encouragement right now, needs your attention. I'm also hearing for some of you, there's a deceased loved one who is coming through and is trying to get your attention to let you know that they are encouraging you on your path right now. This could have been a parent or a grandparent, an uncle or an aunt. Win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so immediately I heard with this, if you're dealing with something that involves children and a legal court case or the legal system, there will be a win-win, balanced, favorable, and fair outcome here, okay? Justice will be served. Someone here could have a moon in Libra, or some kind of important placement in Libra, but I'm also seeing April being significant here, the month of April. And we have success. So yes, whatever you're doing right now in your life, there is success coming. I am seeing someone here could have the Black Panther as an animal totem. I'm seeing Brazil. I am seeing Hawaii as well here being significant. So shout out to Brazil and Hawaii, whoever's watching. Please say hi in the comment section. But again, we see the moon there and the full moon. So there will be something about April around the full moon in Libra that will bring you success here. Now we have the numinous mystery. So yeah, this is still being kept from you. There's something that's still being kept from you. But there's also, meanwhile, what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you are getting heightened psychic abilities at this time. You're going to be experiencing new or improved, should I say, There's an emphasis on your psychic abilities right now. You're either working to improve them, or you're starting to realize that you're claircognizant or clairsentient or clairvoyant. Okay? If you are looking to improve your psychic abilities, working with amethyst will help. Something about your intuition here as well is guiding you. You are being guided by your intuition. You have an inner knowing, and you should follow your intuition, even though things may seem, even if you can't have tangible, immediate physical proof, your intuition is repeating something. It's something that keeps repeating, and you're not doing anything about it. But there's a reason why this keeps repeating in your mind. It's because you are meant to do something about this. You know what it is. And it could involve letting go of something, maybe a way of thinking or a situation, a person, a job, a place. There's something you need to let go of, and your intuition is telling you to let go, let go, let go, let go. The number 24 and the number 6 could be relevant. Don't be stubborn. If you need to let go of something, now, I'm seeing these two hummingbirds, and they are holding opposite parts of the same string, and there's a bow there. So there's something about untying this bow, and I feel this has a lot to do with letting go of control in a situation so that it can come together beautifully. We have fertility. Okay, so a lot of you are very fertile at this point, physically, possibly, or with projects, creative projects. Your creative juices are going to start flowing, because this is also about creative energy, and your creative energy is about to become super powerful, and it's going to lead you to success. There's a lot of potential in you, and this is also about it's also about initiation, starting something. And we have the number 8 there again, so angel number 88. You are headed toward stability and success, financial and otherwise, is what I'm seeing here. Now, some of you could be conceiving a child, and you are at a very fertile time right now. I'm seeing a child there with the giraffes. I'm seeing Africa. Now, we have vulnerability from the Beyond Lemuria deck. So it's almost like vulnerability really is the key right now to unlocking your creativity. You have to put your ego aside and denial, whatever you've been in denial of, and lower your guards and allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel, and allow yourself to show what you're truly feeling as well. Because your real strength right now lies in your vulnerability. There's no way you can create anything if you're not being honest and open, and if you're not willing to go there. Expose your truth, your authenticity, what's genuinely going on within you. But I see a lot of healing of past wounds happening right now, and because of that, you're opening the doors to potential success, creativity, and having a fresh new start based on a lot of self-confidence. The number 56 could be relevant to you, the number 11. And I'm seeing progress 53, 54 to 56. So you're making strides in progress here. And you're being called to share from the depths of your heart. But first you need to accept yourself as you are. And I do feel you are on this journey of self-acceptance, of understanding that you may not be pleasing everyone, but in doing so, in being raw with your truth, you are attracting your true soul tribe. It's all about removing your armor, so those who resonate with your energy can find you, and vice versa. So you can attract more of what you need into your life rather than chasing what is probably not meant for you or accepting what is not meant for you any longer. Now, this can be very hard to share your vulnerability, but it is a true gift to others and to yourself. Because in society, we really are conditioned to put on a facade, to be strong, even when we're going through things, even in times of difficulty. But then being vulnerable also shows a lot of strength. It's also a showcase of strength. So while it may be easy to armor ourselves from any harsh truths that may be too painful to bring to light, and as much as this may create suffering, as this buried pain becomes a shadow in our life, unprocessed negative experiences can become can create even more troublesome and painful situations and circumstances in our lives. So when we're truly honest with ourselves, we are allowing these shadows to come out for healing. It's not like if we pretend it's not there, then it will go away. No, it will just fester and it just become worse. So honesty is an important step in discovering your shadow and bringing it to the light for healing. And when we share our vulnerabilities with other people, we also allow them to glimpse into a deeper part of ourselves. It allows us to create a stronger bond. And this is the exact fertile soil needed for trust to build. If we're always saying, no, I'm fine, I'm okay, it's all good, this is not where you create a strong bond. And at the same time, it also plants those seeds for others to feel comfortable to share the places that are most raw and tender to them. And that's where you can form those really close friendships and relationships. And, those times when we feel too uncomfortable to reach out can be the very times that we need people the most, and we can bond with people the deepest. So, it's also about you allowing and having the compassion and awareness of the struggle that others may be going through, and that being a valuable contribution on its own to the world. Holding space where others can be vulnerable is a key element of healing work. So you guys could be healers. And, the more you can open up and be vulnerable, the more you're actually loving yourself and allowing yourself to be your true self without worrying about judgment. And, there's the easiest thing that humans can do is judge. It's very easy. People go there very fast. But the people who are truly meant to be in your life, they won't judge you. Some of you could be called to stepping into the role of being a healer at this time. So if you needed validation for that, that's your validation. Yes, you are a healer. Hold your center. Yes, hold your truth. The number 34 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. Don't compromise. Maybe you've been compromising too much. Maybe you need to set some boundaries. And so interesting how now I just opened the book for this card, and I'm going to read the message. And I just read, have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace? It's that people pleasing. Let it go. Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, to find your ground, firmly place your feet there and do not move. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. And you know, those who are matching your energy and your vibration, there will be just an undeniable magnetic attraction that will just bring you together. You are currently learning to trust your own instincts and to take your own journey without comparing your life to other people's lives. And there's no need to become disheartened or distracted by any comparisons or judgments that others may have of you. The earth needs your light right now, your unique light, which can only come from you. And if you try to match what other people expect, you will offer much less than you have to offer. So I'm going to keep reading the book. Many souls who are different and unique were not understood, acknowledged, and valued for whom they were as children. So there's inner child wounds and trauma, pain here that has maybe kept you from living life the way you want to live it. Instead, they were encouraged to conform, to change, to be other than their true self in order to be loved. And this can be a hard pattern to break, yet the time is here for you to love and honor yourself as yourself. You are beautiful. You do not need to change for another. You certainly do not need to change for the divine. You are being encouraged. Oh, I love this. This is in the book. You are being encouraged. This is what you're being encouraged to do. Instead, to distill your essence, to become even more of you. Hold your center now. And do not be rattled by any other through intimidation, confrontation, doubt, jealousy, or fear. To hold your center means to accept your innate value and worth, your right to exist and thrive, and accept the love that created you as you in order to fulfill your divine destiny. You are on the right path. You do not need to collapse into fear or doubt to ease old guilt or make others more comfortable, because that would be enabling. And not allowing other people to grow. It is not selfish or hard of you to be strong. You can hold yourself in high esteem and be gentle and loving to others in the process, while absolutely refusing to accept any behavior, belief, or attitude of another that would tear you down or cast you into doubt or self-hatred. So as a part of your spiritual training, your soul learned to be open to receive guidance and channel healing. Again, so you are a channel for healing. You are healers. This is what you need to be able to do to function as a healer, channel, and light worker. You had to be sensitive, receptive, and open. Now is the time to balance that with resilience, strength, and even some divine stubbornness. Refusing to give up on who you are while remaining open to guidance is the balance to loving wisdom necessary to grow yourself as a divinely unique individual in a world that often fears true individuality, simply because it cannot easily be controlled. Holding your center doesn't mean that you no longer surrender. Instead, you consciously choose to surrender into divine love and grow more empowered. Because you are here to shine a light. You are here to be a lighthouse for other people. And the lighthouse doesn't ask for permission to shine. It stands still, shines faithfully, and those who need it are guided by its light to safety. Those who need it, okay? If you're trying to bend backwards for people, maybe they don't need what you have. But those who need it will follow the guidance. So don't lose faith in yourself. You know who you are. Be strong. Honor your inner beauty and your personal boundaries. You need to feel safe in your ability to say no as much as you need to know that you will say yes when your heart guides you to do so. So be true to you. Wow. Powerful. Because look, spirit has your back. The eagle may be a animal totem for you. The number 23 could be relevant to you, and the number 5. 5 means change. So there's change coming. And through this change, Spirit is guiding you and Spirit is protecting you. Let's look at some tarot. We have the Star. So there's a lot of healing coming for you. And it's a time to make a wish. Think about your long-term goals and dreams with confidence that they will be successful. There is wish fulfillment coming for you when it comes to your dreams, your wishes. Someone here could have Aquarius in their chart. Doesn't have to be. There's a lot of healing energy surrounding you right now, and you can wish on a star. You can really think about your long-term goals and dreams and what it is that you want to experience in this lifetime. Because look, Six of Wands, you will be successful, victorious. Some of you, this could be about having a platform where you are being seen by many people. You will be very inspiring, by the way. And it will be very healing, whatever you're deciding to do, whether that's being on a stage, being on YouTube, some other form of social media platform where you speak, show yourself, communicate, sing, perform, whatever it is you're doing, it's very, very healing to a lot of people. And I do see here that you're going to get a very big following in this process because you're going to inspire many people. And they're going to need what you have. Your unique abilities are what are going to take you to this place. Yeah, because you're very healing and nurturing. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart strongly. Again, that healing, loving energy that you have is meant to be shared because, look, again, your wishes are coming true. You're about to experience a lot of fulfillment in your life. But just keep standing up for what you believe in. Seven of Wands. Have confidence and claim your personal power. It's time. Otherwise, the world would be missing out. Look, again, Nine of Cups twice, Nine of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. You're about to step into a very joyful time of your life. But you need to keep moving with confidence. Don't allow fear to keep you back. It's time to take action. Don't procrastinate. Go forward with confidence and enthusiasm. You've got this. You're very charismatic, by the way. People really feel drawn to your energy. People really love you. You're going to get a lot of love in return wherever you didn't get it around you, in your physical space, wherever you've been moving. If you're doing something online, you're gonna reach people all around the world who need what you have. Because you have great passion for a certain cause. And you instinctively know exactly what you need to do. All you need to do is just do it. And walk away from anything that's holding you back from fulfilling your mission. Because you are on a spiritual quest. You are on a meaning, on a search for something more meaningful in your life. So do what is right for you. You know that there's something better waiting for you. So cross that bridge. You won't regret it. Wow. And there is something that you need to let go of. Anything that's stopping you from doing this. And you know what it is. Your intuition won't fail you, okay? Pile number 1, that was a very powerful reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Always take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message, and save it if you want to watch it again later. Bless you. Bye. Until next time. Welcome, pile number 2. If you chose the Moonstone, this is your reading. Okay, so if you chose this Moonstone, you could have a water placement in your chart, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could also be someone who is very highly affected by the cycles of the moon. If you're wanting to connect to your intuition, use Moonstone. But there's also something about this upcoming full moon and Taurus eclipse that is going to be affecting you. So when that reading comes out, watch the pick a card because there's a message in there for you and it will be coming out very soon. The number 37, the number 10, and the number 1 could be relevant to you. You are definitely closing a huge cycle and starting a new one. I'm also seeing you're going to get some flash of information quite suddenly and unexpectedly, very surprisingly so. This could be a light bulb moment, an epiphany. It could come through a dream or a thought, a download through your crown chakra. You could be getting crown chakra tingles when this happens on the top of your head. But it seems like you're very connected to the higher realms as well. And your intuition is very, very strong right now. Okay. Solitude. Maybe you've been spending time alone. If not, you are being called to. Maybe you need to, you need to do this. Sorry. The number 13 is connected to the death card in tarot. So this means that you're going through a huge transformation right now, a death and a rebirth. Spiritual death and rebirth. The number 13, the number 4 could be relevant to you. It's an important part of your path right now that you really stop to structure yourself into these changes because they're huge. Scorpio energy here very strongly. You could be going through a tower moment in your life, meaning that old structures are falling apart because they weren't based on a solid foundation, so that you can rebuild on a solid foundation. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, all of this is happening so you can create a prosperous new beginning. Someone here could have a placement in Taurus or the moon in Taurus. But there's definitely a lot of prosperity waiting to come in. There's a lot of potential here, and you're getting this new beginning. And I did say full moon in Taurus. So there's a lot that's going to be unfolding for you between the next full moon in Taurus and the new moon, which will be around, well, right about now, but this is a timeless reading, so in November, and will be unfolding all the way until May. So you can have a new beginning around the new moon in Taurus in May. But whatever you're doing right now is to create a more solid foundation so you can experience more prosperity coming into your life. Financial abundance. Yeah, you're transforming. Look at that butterfly. That's what I was saying about that death and rebirth that you're going through. It's huge transformation you're going through right now. Huge. Everything is changing because the foundation is faulty. There's something there that's not right. And it needs to be, it's being shaken right now so that you can accommodate all the abundance and the blessings that are meant to come into your life. We have Mercury. So there's something here about communication, exchanging words, sharing thoughts, sharing ideas, sharing information. This could be about a trade or a vision that you have. Maybe you're a merchant, you're into commerce in some way. You could have strong Mercury in your chart, or Mercury could be highly affected right now. Your Mercury, some kind of transit. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart strongly. But I'm seeing 2 Bs here, so you're a busy bee with communication. You're about to get very busy with communication very soon. Your thoughts are going to be very busy. You're going to be analyzing things a lot. You're going to be spending a lot of time in your mind. Something about your perception of everything in your life is changing, is transforming right now. And you may need a lot of time alone to process all of this and to take a deep breath, because you could be getting fidgety or anxious. The number 7 could be relevant to you. I'm seeing Asian countries here. I am seeing Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia. Vietnam, Laos, Tibet. You need to meditate, take deep breaths, take pauses between, allow your mind to reset and rest, because it could be very overwhelming, all that you're processing right now, this change, this transformation, this deep transformation in perception. Everything about the way you see your life in the world right now is changing. This is bringing about a true sense of freedom in your life. You're becoming independent and free from something. The number 7 coming up side by side, angel number 77. You're definitely on a deep spiritual path right now. And you're very determined to be free from societal constraints, maybe even free from your own mind at times that can keep you captive. There are endless opportunities coming your way. The number 23 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. But this is coming with a lot of change as well. You need to embrace the change for these opportunities to come in. There's a lot of, you have to make big decisions very soon, or you're in the process of making huge decisions in your life. You're weighing out all the possibilities, all the opportunities, all the places, all the people, all the things right now. You could be at a crossroad, and there are many unrealized opportunities in your life that you're thinking, that you're wanting to take on. And so you're being invited to really take the path of least resistance right now. It's a matter of heart over mind right now, where maybe most of your life, your mind has been ruling over your heart, but there's something missing. And you're going in a new direction, and you need to focus your energy on that new direction. Are you going to take the high road or the low road? Okay. What talents are you going to take with you and use? What skills do you need to work on and improve? There's a deep assessment going on here. Decisions, options, opportunities. You have a freedom to choose. But this indecision can be very hard for you right now, and maybe almost even suffocating. That's why you need to take deep breaths. And the more you use your mind to battle the pros and cons, the more you move out of your heart. And so the best way forward often is to really take a step back and do what it takes to get out of your head and into your body, so that your gut feeling can guide the way for you, your intuition. And when making a choice, you may consider anything that doesn't feel like a total yes or a total no, and perhaps none of the apparent options are right. Or any choice you make could have pros and cons. It could be the right one. And this is also saying that whatever choice you make will be the right one right now. If you just wholeheartedly, with your heart, pick a direction and give it your best shot. And when faced with a decision, just check where your integrity is. Peel back those layers to see where you're making your choices from. Are you choosing from fear-based survival or a place of love? From guilt or from joy? From shame or from your heart? Because a choice founded in love can make you feel really light, excited, passionate, and it can even give you butterflies. It may be a little bit scary, but in a good way. It might not make sense to your mind, and it may seem very much out of your comfort zone, or it may undermine logic. But at the same time, taking the low road can look like the safest, the easiest path, but it may also avoid or lessen immediate pain and confrontation, but it will also be long, winding, and exhausting. While, taking the high road might look perturbing at first, but it will cut through old stories and lead directly to the heart for growth and transformation. So when you choose to step forward boldly, it takes courage, but you will discover a place of trust. Rather than staying small, hiding, or running away, you will expand and open yourself to growth. And this is where the magic will happen, and the synchronicities you could never have imagined land in your lap. But first you have to step into the unknown and let your heart guide you. Make that important decision to let go of outdated limitations. And ask yourself, what could be the worst that happens? And then reach out for what you want and know that it's actually closer than you think it is. So you may have many options and opportunities that you haven't realized yet. And the universe wants to give you what you want. It's all there for you. So you just need to reach out and choose it. While you sit on the fence, your experiences are diluted, they're confusing. And, when we mostly choose reason and limitation to make our choices, we mostly feel unfulfilled as a result. I mean, reason is all good to a certain point, but if it keeps taking you to places where you feel stuck and unfulfilled, you may want to recalibrate the way you are reasoning, or just include your intuition in the process, in your heart. Okay. Wow. The number 41 could be relevant to you. The number 5, again, angel number 55. There's enormous change going on in your life right now. You're changing unbelievably so. It says spiritual decree. You're the architect of your future. You're a visionary. And you are someone who you get downloads of information from other realms. You are able to bridge the seen with the unseen, but sometimes you try to block these visions. There's a spark of inspiration happening within you right now. And you're currently traversing different states of consciousness. You're having this journey now through your untapped potential based on things you want to do, you can imagine, and you want to materialize them right now. There's more than meets the eye in this perception that we call reality. And you're coming into the understanding that there's a lot more going on behind the scenes right now. A lot more going on beyond your physical senses. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, when you're going to sleep, you may get these visions or insights. And you may get these dreams that are very colorful. And the more colorful your dreams are, the more this means you are astral traveling. They're actually happening in spirit. And so as you raise your vibration and explore these different states of consciousness, you may experience new phenomena that you might believe that only happens in fantasy stories. And through meditation and journeying, you're inviting a greater awareness of these subtle realities into your life, into your consciousness, into your awareness, into your experience. And these are the very realms that can be amazing places that can bring through pioneering ideas. Exactly. That light bulb moment, unexpected, creativity, and to explore the edges of the universe. It's about bridging the seen and the unseen for you right now. Wow. You got koala spirit, so I'm seeing Australia here. Someone could be in Australia or have a connection to Australia. It doesn't have to be. The number 35 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. And it says Spirit has a plan. So Spirit has a plan, so trust in the plan that Spirit has for you. Don't allow your mind to meddle too much with your spiritual path right now. Otherwise, you may just be stuck. And there's a plan for Spirit to unblock you right now. The wheel. If things have been stagnant in your life, things are about to pick up pace. Things are about to change. And I'm seeing something about the month of December. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So luck is on your side right now. And if things have been stagnant, things are about to move very fast for you. I'm seeing the fixed signs here, so you could have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius in your chart. I'm also seeing Sagittarius. 6 of Pentacles. The effort you put in to anything, you're going to get it back. So nothing will go to waste. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for an opportunity, maybe to travel. Maybe there's something at a distance here that you really want to follow. Some of you could be surfers. Again, I'm seeing strongly Australia here for some reason, but it doesn't have to be. You have 8 of Pentacles. You could be workaholics or working very hard on your craft. Someone here could be doing something with candles, apothecary, plants, or you work at a desk somehow. But it's like you're pouring in a lot of hard work to grow your pentacles, your coin, your there's prosperity coming, whatever you're working on. Just keep working hard because there's a lot of success on the horizon, and you could even be coming into your own personal fortune. The World. So yeah, you could be thinking about travel or doing something online, or maybe you do something online. There's a very happy ending coming your way, closing of a cycle, coming full circle. And you're definitely going through a huge amount of spiritual growth, and your insight, you're going to become so insightful. 9 of Gabriel. You could be connected to farming. You could have been through a lot in your life. And Spirit is asking you to prepare for any possibility, maybe of travel or relocation. And stay determined and move forward with what it is that your heart is calling you to do. Page of Michael. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. But there's an exciting new challenge coming your way. It could involve travel or doing something online. Know that you have what it takes to succeed with this. You're highly perceptive, that much I can see. Your rational thinking, your mind serves you very well. I'm seeing a group of highly intelligent people here. But now all you have to do is allow your heart and your intuition to also take their righteous place in your decision making, in your thought process, in your path. Now, there may be some contracts that you need to read through very thoroughly, documents, before signing them. Okay. Maybe there's a need for more research. Four of Raphael, because where you are right now, it seems to not be serving you because you're either feeling bored, discontent, and you could be in the process of seeking out other possibilities, maybe other places to live, other things to do, other people to hang around, because you're looking for the magic in life. And you're becoming more aware of your own emotions, and you're allowing them to have the space to grow. You could have felt attracted to pile number 1 as well. So if you did, go watch pile number 1, because there's a message there for you. There is some kind of collective energy here that is very intertwined with pile number 1. So if where you are is making you feel stuck, it's because something needs to be shaken. And it's time. Now I'm seeing a beach here, so you could live near the beach, or you're thinking about moving to where there is near the ocean. Okay. You are being guided to do so. You are being guided to travel, to move, to relocate, is what I'm seeing here. And your time will come. But you need to allow your heart to guide you right now. Pile number 2. That was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Don't forget to share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you today. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the Mookaite Jasper, this is your reading. The number 36 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9 right now. It seems like you're closing some kind of a cycle. You could look much younger than your age, or you could be going through a process of rejuvenation. If you are finding it hard to sleep, maybe get some Mookaite Jasper and place it on your bedside table to help you sleep better. Or wear a bracelet of Mookaite Jasper before you go to bed. Also, wearing a Mookaite Jasper bracelet will help you feel and look younger. But there's also a message here about a risk that you need to take, or you want to take, an adventure you want to go on, a new experience. You may be exploring some unknown territory, whatever that means to you. And it has a lot to do with claiming your personal power. And it's about the seemingly safe road is not the one for you to take right now. Because your soul is on a path of healing and wants you to experience more. More that will bring you more fulfillment and more joy to your life. Because your life is meant to be lived, really lived. So it's time to be adventurous. Maybe you have been playing it too safe. And there's really a call for you to not hold back or protect yourself from getting hurt. Now, I'm not saying take stupid risks and put your life at risk or do something that would physically put you at risk. No, you're being encouraged to take some kind of leap of faith, take some kind of risk in your life. And just draw the confidence from knowing that the universe is your ally right now. And this is about letting go of your, these worries and these old beliefs about the dragons that await you if you dare to step out of into the unknown. Because risk taking really seems to be required right now. And you are fully supported in saying no to playing it safe. So if you needed that validation and that confirmation, this is the validation and the confirmation. I mean, all of these pick-a-cards really should only be for validation and confirmation. If they match your intuition, if you know what I mean. Because this adventure that you're wanting to go on is one of discovery, and it will bring you a lot of gifts, new ideas. It's about new ideas, new partnerships, new relationships, new experiences, and also opening up new possibilities for achieving what you want, what you desire. So it's time to be bold and venture forth. Okay, where did I put your cards? Oh, they're right there. Sorry, I get a little bit lost in the translation. Talisman. Yep, you're being highly protected. If you want to, if it helps you, get a talisman, get someone to give you something that will protect you, like a physical thing if it helps. Get some black obsidian, maybe, in the form of a point, a bracelet, a tumble stone, whatever. Carry it with you if it helps you. The number 49 and the number 4 could be relevant to you, but a new beginning is coming. You're doing this regardless. You're taking this risk, it seems. You're going on this adventure. You're not holding back anymore. Because where you are is very stale, very stagnant, and you're not growing. So maybe go watch the new moon in Aries. Did I say new moon in Aries? New moon in Scorpio. I don't know why I said new moon in Aries, but watch the new moon in Scorpio reading. And there's something about the next new moon in Sagittarius that's going to be significant for you, or the next new moon whenever you're watching this reading, because this is timeless. You're having a whole new beginning in your life, but you need some patience still, or you've been very patient about this. Maybe too patient, too complacent. And it's time to fly. Fly off and go do this. This could involve airplane travel. Saturn. You know, the tests, the lessons, they brought you a lot of wisdom. You know what you're doing. Trust your inner wisdom. You have what it takes to do this in a mindful way. You have the discipline. You have the structure. You are responsible. You are ambitious too. But there's something about too much self-control going on here, too much attachment to tradition and realism and containment and restraint that's just keeping you in like a sea of difficulty that's unnecessary if you just take a risk. You have the maturity, you know what to do. Exposed and revealed. Yeah, you can't deny this any longer, whatever this is. You have a clear vision in your mind's eye. And now that you can see it, you can't unsee it. The number 21 and the number 3 could be relevant to you. Coral's wisdom again. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. Your wisdom has been created with a lot of patience, with a lot of time, with a lot of discipline. This is a fine work of art. Your wisdom, this process, is a fine work of art that has been created over a long, long time. It's delicate, and yes, it's fragile, but it's also guiding you. And if you fall too much into the restraints and the self-control, you may be missing out on even freeing yourself from challenges, unnecessary challenges. So it's almost like your wisdom, your inner wisdom is showing you something that you can't unsee, and that it would be unwise not to follow your wisdom, if this makes sense. But your ego may be getting in the way and saying, well, maybe this is too much of a risk. You could have strong Saturn in your chart, which means that, yes, on the one hand, you have a lot of wisdom, but you also have a lot of fear. And the only way to follow your wisdom is to break through the fear. So, honor your wisdom right now. Don't honor the fear. Never honor the fear. Always choose wisdom. The number 31 and the number 4 could be relevant to you. Angel number 44 coming through. You are being divinely guided. You are on the right path. You know what to do. You have the internal structure. You have a good backbone. Ether. The seamless unspeakable. But it's time to listen to your soul. The number 11 could be relevant to you. It's time to listen and follow your soul. Even though you don't have immediate physical proof, this is about faith right now. It seems like you're at a 0 point field right now, a void. You are a blank canvas right now. You have a second chance at something in life. You've closed a cycle. You did good. You did well with that cycle. You were responsible. And now you're at the threshold of something completely new. And you're feeling like a kid, a child again, having a second go at life before you reach the end. It's like you having a second youth, a second life within your life right now, when anything is possible. So it's time for you to choose. You have the freedom to choose right now what you want to bring into your life. You could have felt drawn to pile number 2. And there are endless opportunities and possibilities. There's a limitlessness to you. But there's also this paradox between wisdom and fear, because they come hand in hand, but the difficult part is to let go of the fear, but it's very possible. How do you release fear? By manifesting joy. How do you manifest joy? By saying, I am limitless. I can do this. I can move forward. I am wise. Don't include fear in your vocabulary. Depression, anxiety, address it, but I feel you have addressed this. It's time now to move past it. I want to read from the book, this one. And it says, this illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. It is the silent meditative moment out of time, the centered and present place beyond the hustle of the mind and outside worlds. It is where all dreams are birthed, and it is the light we may fear to be darkness, when just for one moment everything ceases to exist. This is the place between worlds, the womb before we incarnate, and from here we can choose where we go. The land has been tilled in readiness for the flowers we wish to seed. Outdated doors have been closed. And in the space between the breaths, we open the new ones. What may be perceived as the endless black nothingness is actually the illuminated eternal. The core that all our fears may be peeled back to. When we step through the darkness, we realize it is only a short distance away from the white void at the center of creation in heaven. Herein lies the feeling that we may have been striving our whole life to meet, and yet simultaneously, subconsciously running from. In this place of graceful surrender, we may know we are held and allow ourselves the spaciousness to drop deeper into the experience of our existence. Divine talents. Go for it. There's some kind of talent, spiritual talent or otherwise, that you're meant to follow unapologetically, because you are a very talented soul. Over many lifetimes, you have developed your spiritual abilities to channel a higher awareness, to attract healing energy and radiate life and light to uplift the consciousness of those around you. And so you have talents that are uniquely expressed through you. And these talents do not have to resemble those of another to have their own inestimable value. So don't be afraid to use your talents. Some of you could be afraid to use your spiritual talents. Don't be afraid to be exposed. You're meant to do this. You're meant to do something. Because these divine talents are a way in which the universe is reminding you of what you are here to do. And so you could have this ability to channel spiritual guidance, healing energy. You may be clairvoyant, psychic, empathic. You could have the ability to release earthbound spirits. You could have earth healing talents in a special way to heal the earth. You could work with energy grids, crystals, and other forms of healing techniques. Maybe your spiritual talent is through writing, maybe performing, sound healing, dancing, creating art, photography, jewelry, cooking. Maybe it's your comforting and inspiring words at the right time to help others overcome their own fear and feel more in peace in moments of importance in their life when they most need it. So for pile number 3, you guys could be called to use your divine talents in your career as a healer right now. It could even be in your work in the corporate world or as a stay-at-home parent. But you are here to help raise more consciousness, to raise the consciousness as well, and to raise conscious, secure, and empowered children for some of you. Some of you are parents to the new spiritually grounded leaders for the future. But you're definitely being called to use them. Don't hide them. And you guys know who you are and you know what your talents are. Whatever fear you may have of being ridiculed, judged, could stem from a past life or just anything you've observed in this life happen to others. Well, you're not like others. Your talents, your gifts are unique, and the way you communicate them are also unique. I remember before I started this channel, I didn't want to be compared to other people working with their psychic gifts because the examples that I saw around me weren't the ones that I wanted to follow, in that way at least. Not that I was being judgmental, well, maybe I was, but I just knew that on a soul level, I was different, and what I wanted to bring and what I was going to bring to the world was different too. And so I was fearful of being put in a box with a label on it, and I didn't want that label. But then I realized that actually we're all different, and we all have our unique talents that we're meant to use for the benefit of others. And so I just had to do it. And this seems to be what you're being called to do too. Just do it. Hummingbird, be here and now. The number 34 and the number 7 could be relevant to you, but what this is saying to me is stay present. Don't be in the past. Don't be in someone else's experience. It's your own experience. If nothing's going wrong around you right now, then why the worry and the fear? Is it even real, or is it based on the past? Is it based on other people's experiences? Does it mean that you're going to experience the thing that you're fearful of? No. Does it really matter what certain people think? Do these people inspire you? Five of Wands. This is a challenge for you, but you're getting out of it. You're finding your way out of it because it's bringing you too much pain. You can't not do this anymore. You can't keep yourself from using your talents because they're keeping you stuck and in pain. It's becoming too uncomfortable. It's like rock bottom. It's creating too much stress in your mind, overthinking. And you're walking away from that. Thank goodness you want to see the Ten of Swords after these three cards. Guys, you're walking away from the challenges. You're walking away from the pain. You're walking away from fights and arguments with people. If only you just expose and reveal who you are. You're going to see so many people that are not meant to be in your life fall away from your path because they can't match your vibration. They can't possibly understand you, and that's a good thing. Because maybe by keeping yourself stuck in fear, you are releasing the fear, by the way. This is what you're doing exactly. That's very good. I'm actually really happy to see. You know, when I drew these cards, I saw them when I was shuffling, and I was like, oh, what is going to come out of here? You know, what kind of... But then I saw that card there, and I was like, okay. So now I understand what's going on here. You're walking away from the challenges. You're walking away from the pain, the trauma, the suffering, the fights, the arguments, people who constantly go against you and bicker and just create strife in your life. You're walking away from all of that. Now, for some of you, this could be a relationship where there's a lot of fighting, misunderstanding, where you just don't match each other's vibration, just don't get each other on a soul level. It's because you're meant for something else, for something more, for someone else. Okay. Five of Michael. Yeah. It's just been a situation that doesn't serve you, and you know what that situation is. And you're being called to release your attachment to the outcome right now. It's okay. See, when we're too attached to what can be, what if, and the fears, then you become attached to a situation that's not serving you in any way. And hence, if it's not serving you, it's not serving anyone else around you either. Because while you feel you may be protecting someone by sticking around, maybe that person is in deep pain or has been for a very long time as well. Because Five of Swords twice, there's a mirroring energy here of a very karmic situation. Three of Ariel. Now, for some of you, with 2 threes being here and the Three of Swords, there could be a third-party situation going on here. And someone is walking away from this, walking out, and following their heart. But again, the way out of this situation for you, whatever it is, doesn't have to be a third-party situation. It can be anything in your life that is creating strife, unnecessary burdens, unnecessary pain, suffering, feeling stuck, feeling like life is a challenge. You're meant to focus on building a solid foundation for yourself right now and following your heart and doing what you really want to do. What you really want to do. And make plans in that sense. Also, the Two of Wands is about coming together with people who share your vision, who you can grow with. Because there's also a call for collaboration here, because doing this on your own is not cutting it. Four of Swords. Because this will be a relief from your stress. You need to probably meditate a little bit more on how to move away from toxicity in your life. You may need more sleep or some time off. You could be burnt out at the moment. And this rejuvenation, this rest, this healing that you need to do right now is not like you're wasting time. If you think that this is a waste of time, it's not a waste of time, because it's going to add more years to your health. It's going to add more time in the future. Because right now it seems like you're running on empty and you're not really going to be very productive if you keep going the way that you're going. So, pile number 3, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video if you feel someone would benefit from the message here. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time.